well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Tanis. Thank you so much for tuning in today. What can I help you with?
My question is, and first of all, I want to thank you, David. I just listened to a tape I have from you from 13 years ago, and everything was so accurate. So,
thank you.
My question's about my health. I'm going through a series of tests, and every test comes back that I'm healthy and well and great, but I'm having shoulder pain and ankle swelling, and it's just, very frustrating, and I think I must be doing something wrong and need to correct something in my activity or my diet that's not happening, and that's what I would like some communication on.
I do feel that part of what's going on with you very well may be partially activated because of environmental exposures or things in your environment. I would also recommend that you consider having a session with Dina, my health intuitive. She's very, very gifted and can pinpoint this exactly, actually give you the cause and give you the source of what that is, and then give you some insight and guidance on how to correct that. And she does work by phone. As I look into this, I feel like there's a couple of different things going on around you. Have they ever checked out your thyroid?
Yes, that was part of one of the tests, and the thyroid checked out normal. I had previously taken thyroid meds, but they're telling me my thyroid's normal now.
Interesting. There's something connected with that system with you, and a part of it feels environmental to me as well. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever go to the beach, actually physically on the beach or near the ocean?
Yes, and this all started happening after I came back from Australia, where I was on the, I was there at our winter time, but it was summer there. I was at the beach quite a bit. I was visiting my daughter, who just left again.
That's very interesting. I'm glad you confirmed that, because the one thing I kept sensing that it started when you were on the sand or at the beach. And since it started right after your trip to Australia, that's probably where the exposure became strong and or got amplified for some reason. Again, honey, I would recommend you consider calling Dina and here at my office and set up a time with her. You won't be disappointed. She'll be able to pick that up for you. I do believe what's going on can be corrected, and I'm glad you're choosing not to ignore it, because I think ignoring this could eventually really escalate into some major problems for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're on track with that. And oftentimes, and I'm sure you're aware of this, we can go through health challenges, and yet some of our standard medical tests and things will come back claiming that we're okay. And then later on we find out there is something going on. Mm-hmm. And you're getting, obviously, the physical results of occasional challenges there. I do feel that the potential of what's going on with you, again, is going to stick around for a little while. But work with Dina. She should be able to get that corrected.
Oh, yeah, I would be happy to. Can I get her number after the call, or do you...
Well, you know what? Just, go ahead.
The number in Idaho, area code 208-465-1739. Again, 465-1739.
Great. Got it. Thank you. I will call her.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Tanis. You keep up the good work. You're a wonderful soul, and you're going to be fine. By the way, honey, is your dad crossed over?
Yes.
Because the man I keep feeling around you, he keeps giving me the dad sign. But anyway, he's just doing real well, very proud of you. He's doing real well. Did your dad ever like to go to Arizona?
There was a family gathering in Arizona that happened, I think, annually.
Ah, that would make sense. Anyway, he just likes to check in on you and say everything's fine, and he's just encouraging you, that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, honey. God bless. Thanks for calling in today.
Thank you so much, David.
It was a pleasure.
I'm fine.
So what can I do for you today?
I spoke with you last, in November of last year, and to be upfront with you, patience is not one of my best virtues, but I wondered if you could tell me what's in store for my love life.
Wow, love life. What's interesting?
Since I don't have one right now.
Yeah, tell me. I can relate to that process that people are going through. It's real challenging right now, and I think a lot of this process is the stop and start thing is really helping you align yourself into better energies all the way around. Anyway, putting that to the side, I do know that over in the August time period, or it's the next 8 months, which could indicate November, but I do believe it's August, I am getting the number 6, the number 16. I do find that there is a very strong romantic connection in that timeline with you. I think the name will probably be more common sounding. I am drawn to the letter B, as in Bill or boy. Please keep that name in mind. Do you ever go hiking or camping yourself? Is that normal for you?
No, I'm not real super outdoorsy. Fishing.
Okay, all I saw was a quick image of this man almost rock climbing.
Huh.
I don't know what that means exactly. It could mean like he's just into the outdoors a bit. It could mean that he has the skill to get over problems in life and to be the better for it, that kind of thing. But I think you're going to be very, very pleased. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick to the outdoors connection. I think this guy I'm sensing may enjoy the outdoors to some degree.
Okay. I'm actually communicating with someone in Oregon that's very outdoorsy, but I kind of want to
Is his name more on the common side, or is it real unusual?
Excuse me?
Is his name a little on the common side, or is it more
very
unusual?
Common. His name's John. That's about as common as you get.
You know what? I would go ahead and walk with it then. That doesn't surprise me. He feels, this guy that you touch into has a similar vibe to what I'm sensing. He feels pleasant to me and not a lot of control issues.
Right.
And
that's
he's also not someone who likes to be controlled or told what to do. But I like this guy you're connecting with. I don't think it's a bad thing to drop it. Not at all. Don't drop that. Keep it going. And I think it has great potential for you.
All right.
Does this man that you're connected with, does he have at least one daughter?
One daughter, yes.
Okay. I kind of like his vibe.
I just wished he didn't live 340 miles away.
Small detail.
Small detail.
Yeah, small detail. You know what? Just kind of let it see where it's going to go and never underestimate the power of change. I mean, it's amazing to me. Yeah, what can happen. But, it's got a decent vibe to it, so at least it's not negative or destructive.
And I appreciate hearing that.
Yeah, that's a bonus. It really is. Quick question. Okay. Have you been married at least twice?
Right on. You hit the money right on twice.
Yeah, I know I'm correct about this. You have another solid relationship ahead of you, and it will probably lead you into a permanent relationship and probably will be in marriage, and it'll be real good. And there won't be any divorce involved, by the way.
Yay. Third time's the charm.
Good thing. Well, honey, thank you so much for calling in today.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. God bless.
Have a good day. All right.
Hi.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, Troy. Thank you so much for responding. What can we do for you?
Oh, yeah, I just kind of had a question about my love life and maybe my financial situation in the future.
Okay. Troy, when it comes to relationship, aren't you currently in one?
Yes.
I thought as much. Do you feel things have kind of come to a quiet point or a lull or something with your relationship?
Yeah, it's been like that for a little while.
Yeah, I don't necessarily feel it's terribly bad, far from it. Interesting. Have you been in this relationship for a long time?
About 4.5 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you know what? The vibrations are okay between the two of you. I just feel like a lull, that type of thing. But that's not necessarily bad in a relationship. I think that you guys have got a lot of potential. You haven't ran into somebody or heard from someone that you used to be involved with from your past, have you?
I talked to a few former girlfriends, nothing serious, just Facebook stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just feel like that could be a tempting area for you if you're not careful. Moving forward, I wouldn't be surprised, though, with certain changes in your vibration with relationship, that you could find the dynamic of what you're involved with changing to some degree. But I also know ultimately it should be fine for you. Now, financially, as I get into that vibration with you, Troy, I feel two different areas of work, money flow, or that type of thing. Are you currently, are you in two different jobs at the time, or do you have two different sources of income?
No, just one, but fixing to work on another.
Well, you know what? I just want you to keep your options open. Financially, I know you're going to be real pleased the way things are turning around for you. 2012 does bring an increase of finances in the long run. So whatever you're looking into is going to work real well. I also feel for some reason you'll be incorporating new education, new training, new knowledge, something of that nature in the 2012 time zone, or timeline rather, in reference to career. And that actually should work out real well for you.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm real pleased about that. So it's just one step at a time. Yeah, don't be afraid to, get out there and make whatever changes you need or bring in, some other growth, that kind of stuff. Food for thought on that one, though. You're a sharp guy, Troy. You've got a good heart. You've got a lot of good intentions there. You want to make sure that you don't forget that you're a spiritual being. Incorporate your spiritual journey as well. Prayer, meditation, those type of things. But you're going to be fine. I don't find any major problems there. Have you been pulled over by the police recently?
No.
Just watch your driving.
Okay, I will do that.
You don't have any road trips coming up, do you?
No, I do not. I plan on traveling this summer, but mostly by airplane.
That could be what I'm... Will any of your travel be by car or road?
Yeah, I'll be renting a car.
Just watch your driving then during that time period, because that's where it draws me to. So just be on top of things, and that should work out okay for you.
Okay, that's good. I will definitely keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, forewarned, forearmed. You know how that goes. Well, Troy, thank you so much for calling in today. You got a lot of good stuff ahead of you. I'm real pleased.
Hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
No problem, guy. Take care of you. God bless.
All right, thank you. Bye.